What's up, everybody? I'm gonna try to keep this video short and sweet, mostly because I feel like I have to maintain, some sort of viewership here for people clicking on this. So first off, we're gonna talk about the 6 matches and I guess my overall thoughts at the end. The first match was actually for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Wasn't advertised initially, but it was by the time we got to the show, and they did a pre-show match for the Tag Team Championship. So as soon as I saw that, I immediately thought they were going to retain. I thought it was going to be a solid match, and they were just going to retain just like that. And maybe keep building on the dissension between Nia and Shayna, which could have been really simple, really easy, and keep building the bond between Charlotte and Asuka. Nope, they lose the belts because Ric Flair's an old man. He's smitten with this girl that wants to fight Charlotte, and he's kind of falling for it. Now Charlotte's getting roped in, and her personal problems are coming into her wrestling life and family drama and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, Asuka's sitting on the sidelines like, what's going on? Meanwhile, you got Shayna and Nia chilling, winning the belts, even though they were just having problems, and now everything's okay again. It's like, okay. They could have had Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez challenge for the tag team championships against Asuka and Charlotte, beat them because they have dissension. Then Asuka and Charlotte face each other later on for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. It could have been so simple, easy stuff. Put it on a team that's on NXT, get more eyes on the belt. You actually have a solidified team as the champions. They're heels, so it's easy to work around that because it's their thing. They're better at, it seems like they're better at booking heels than faces. It could have worked out so well, but no. Let's do something unique, but not really. Something weird with... Why? Let Ric Flair just chill, man. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to have Lacey Evans is trying to fuck him, but not really? Like, what's going on? Why is it so hard for them to book Asuka? Why does Charlotte have to be in this weird position? She's a championship level competitor with the tag team championships with Asuka. Never been a tag team champion before. Now she is, and her title reign is my dad's interfering, so I lost. And didn't even lose to Lacey Evans. She lost to Nia and Shayna, who aren't even really a team. What? Well, not right now. They're not a team. Hold on. Hear me out. They were a team. They were the tag team champions. They're having issues now. They're not really as an effective team as they were before. Like, they should be losing to Peyton and Lacey. Now, granted, I would want the Iconics to win the belts. But if Lacey and Peyton are going to be a team, and Lacey's getting involved with Charlotte, they should be going for the tag team championships. But I guess that got pushed to the side. There's no mention of that at all. I guess they're not really a team. I guess they just dropped that. I don't know what's going on, bro. Watch tomorrow or today for me and you guys actually. Watch how they have them face each other. It's gonna be Peyton and Lacey versus Asuka and Charlotte, bro. They better not do that. They better not. Because it should have just been them challenging for the belts. They could have done that in the pre-show. It would have at least made some type of sense. But nope. No. And maybe, just maybe, they could have Lacey getting chased by Charlotte on the outside. Asuka gets dropped by like some freaking brass knuckle shot from Lacey. And Peyton pins Asuka. Then on Royal Rumble, they have a match later on where Peyton can possibly win the championship because Asuka's hurt from getting punched in the face by some brass knuckles. Nope. No. Doesn't make sense. Can't do it. Anyways, I know. Like, it doesn't... Maybe even the way I'm booking it doesn't even make sense. But it's better than what we got, okay? It was a solid match, but the storyline is just so... This is a singles title storyline. This is not a tag team championship storyline. It's weird. You're being weird. Moving on. The first match was Drew versus Goldberg. I think we can all agree that Goldberg could have very well won this matchup, and a lot of people probably would have liked it. But it was better for Drew to win the championship because of the storyline that they have going in WWE. Him holding that belt, he has to lose it to somebody on the rise. I thought it was going to be Mustafa Ali who takes the belt from him if they were to do more retribution. I thought Mustafa was going to have his little feud here with Kofi, and then he was going to try to get what he thinks he deserves, which is the world title that he should have gotten at WrestleMania, so he can get his WrestleMania moment by surrounding himself with Retribution. They all try to, like, stop Drew, you know, being ringside and all that, and Mustafa beats Drew for the title, and it's like, oh dang, who's gonna take down this group when it's like a regime of these dudes who like terrorize WWE. But Retribution is kind of like a little. It's like they were a joke. No, they were like intimidating. Then they were a joke. Then they were sort of a credible threat because Mustafa Ali's mic work is like pretty good. His promo work is great. I love it. So it seemed like they were gonna do something with it, but nope. Mustafa did not win the Royal Rumble, which is okay. That's fine. That's cool. That's great. That's fine. So they have Drew and Goldberg in a short matchup. For some reason, they did this like barricade spear spot. They did Drew hitting the spear on Goldberg at the start and the headbutt at the start before the bell was even rung. I feel like you should have just waited for the bell to ring, but whatever. Match happens. It's a nice, fast finisher fest. And Drew beats Goldberg. I'm fine with that. And I'm thinking the whole time, because Drew's getting like the little friendly thing with Goldberg. Goldberg's like hobbling around, I'm old, I can't really go anymore. Oh, you passed the test or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what test they're talking about, because it seemed like this was like a blood feud of like an old man trying to come back and reclaim the throne, and the young lions trying to defend the pride that is WWE and try to keep it where the youngsters taking over the show. But no, apparently there was a test. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I missed the subplot. Maybe I missed the subtext. That's my bad. That's on me. That's my B. But I'm like looking around and I'm thinking somebody is going to attack. Someone is going to attack Drew. Nope. Nothing happens. So I don't know what they're going to do with Drew next. No idea. No Fiend. Fiend didn't attack Goldberg to get his revenge. Nope. Retribution didn't attack him. Undisputed Era didn't show up, but of course they didn't show up because they were busy doing stuff with NXT. And it's like, what are y'all doing? What was the plan here? What was the goal? Was there no goal? Was it just to have these two, a big megastar and Goldberg going after Drew to get some eyes on the champion? I don't know. Maybe that's what they were doing. I can't really think of any other reason why this match happened, to be honest with you, but I'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Drew wins. There's no real fallout with it. I guess there'll be some fallout tonight, which is good because it's like now it keeps you guessing. You don't really know what's going to happen. It keeps you invested in the show, but it also doesn't really keep you invested because they just kind of didn't even give you any idea. You could say Edge were in Royal Rumble, he could face Drew. I think Edge is going to face Roman. I think Edge and Christian are going to team up one last time at Elimination Chamber, and I think Edge is facing Roman at WrestleMania. Spear versus spear, like they tried to do with Goldberg and Roman, but this time it'll be a younger. Edge seems to be in like peak performance right now against Roman. Could be pretty sick. Roman will probably win, but it could be cool. Anyways, let's move on to who was the next. I'm sorry for forgetting so quickly. Who was the next match? I don't even think that was a Royal Rumble either. I think it was Sasha versus Carmella. Huh. Anyways, this match was solid, but I don't think it was as good as the last one they did. I think they could have done more with this too. They could have went a little crazy. Reginald do flips and shit, bro. You could have done something with it. You could have had Reginald like, I don't know, like maybe the ref takes a bump and then they put Sasha on top of the announce table, and Reginald tries to jump on her. I know. Tries to jump on her. He does a corkscrew. He does a red arrow. He does a black arrow. He does a imploding 450, and Sasha moves out. I don't know. They could have done something different with this one. I like the suicide dive thing, even though like Carmella almost died, but it was a cool spot. I like that. I didn't get why Reginald got kicked from ringside. Why did they do that? He got kicked because he caught Sasha. Sasha jumped on him or fell on him or something. I can't remember what happened, but he definitely didn't attack her, so he shouldn't have been. No. He caught Carmella. Sasha jumped on Reginald. And then, no, I'm getting confused. He didn't catch Carmella. That's Royal Rumble. I think Sasha jumped on him. and the ref kicked Reginald from ringside, which didn't make any sense. Reginald should have handed her maybe a bottle, and then she gets caught, and then she uses something else, or does it anyway while the ref isn't looking. Or maybe Sasha hands it to her and tries to do like an Eddie Guerrero spot or something, and then she gets caught in the bank statement. I don't know. I feel like they could have done more with this, honestly. They felt like there was something missing. It could have been no disqualification. That could have worked. A no disqualification match between these two, just kind of fighting each other. That's been kind of like getting pretty crazy. She keeps hitting her with freaking wine bottles. Get some revenge. Maybe Reginald takes a nasty little bump. Meteor through the announce table. I don't know. Meteor into the concrete. But okay. Sasha retains. Now who's challenging Sasha? Looks like it's going to be Bianca Belair. I don't think Sasha's going to be defending her belt at Elimination Chamber. At least I don't think she should, because she's probably not going to lose. Unless maybe it's Elimination Chamber match and there's a possibility that Bayley could take it from Sasha, because Bayley has a feud with Bianca, so they can kind of tease that maybe, and then they could do that. I could see that if they want to do that. Otherwise, Sasha shouldn't be having another defense. I don't know why they made her defend against Carmella twice. I know they're trying to build Carmella's new character, but if Carmella was going to face her twice, Carmella should have beat her for the belt the first time and then lost the second time. I think that would have been interesting. I know, she lost her title defense. She's supposed to have a longer reign. How did she lose this title defense so early? But they could have done something with that. Oh, now Carmella has heat. How dare they have her win the belt? And then now Sasha wins it back, and it's more character work for Sasha. She's having this trouble keeping the belt. She wants to be the champion, but she has trouble keeping the belt. They can just keep building that. But all right. Sasha wins. Royal Rumble time. The Women's Royal Rumble, which I think might have been better than the Men's Royal Rumble, but I'm not sure. The reason why I'm not sure is because there seemed to be something weird about this match, but it was cool at the same time. We had Victoria, we had Tori Wilson, we had Jillian Hall, we had... Who else came back? Nobody? We had NXT debuts. We had Toni Storm come in again. We had Rhea Ripley, I think, come in one more time, but this time she's on the main roster. Toni Storm is not on the main roster. Not yet. Not yet. I thought they were gonna bring out, what was her name? Oh no, I forgot. No, she was in Joshi Pro Wrestling. She's Suri. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. She had a really good match against Asuka. A handful of good matches against her, even against Hikaru Shida. Some good matches against her. I don't know if she ever faced Kairi Sane or Kairi Hojo. I think she may have faced Io Shirai for sure. I think she did. But she's pretty good. I thought she was going to show up in this. Not win it, but show up at least. Nope. She's supposed to be a part of the company now, allegedly. So. But I liked Billie Kay a lot in this. I feel like she should have stayed in a bit longer. That would have been cool, knowing damn well she wasn't gonna win, but it would have been cool if she was in it for a little bit longer. Bayley should have made it to the Final Four. She got eliminated off screen. Victoria being there was cool, but she seemed like, you could tell that she's a bit older now, but it was cool seeing her hit the Widow's Peak on Peyton Royce, who uses the Widow's Peak as well. And I like how she did a different version or a different variation of it. Peyton has her version, and then Victoria did her version to her. I like how the Iconics ran into each other, but then it was like, oh wait, no, I can't do the pose with you because I'm kind of friends with the Riot Squad. And then Peyton's like, what the fuck? They broke up our team. Why are you still friends with them? You should be friends with me. We homies. We go way back, like a 19... Nah, I'm not making that reference. They had Jilly and Billy. That was cool. I liked Bianca's performance. I liked Naomi coming back. That was cool. I feel like they could have done more with Naomi, saving herself in the Royal Rumble. She did save herself a handful of times, though. Well, they did a spot with her and Bianca, and it was too early, I guess. So then they redid it later on, which is weird. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. It just kind of threw the whole match off for me. I did not like that Tori Wilson didn't do anything. I don't care what you say. She did her suplex, though. She did this, that. We know. We all know she's got more in the vault than just the suplex. They could have done more with her. She was just kind of there. Like, Victoria does her finisher. Jillian Hall has her microphone. She's singing on her way to the ring. She had a nasty lariat when she came in. She betrayed Billie Kay. But Tori just comes in and does nothing. Come on, dude. I know maybe no one wanted to take the move. Fair. That's fair. That's fine. That's cool. I get that. You don't want to take the move? Okay. She could have done something. She didn't do nothing. She was just there. It's weird. I like how they had Charlotte, Ripley, and Bianca as the final three. That was cool. Reason why is because last year I remember I was like, oh, I want Bianca to win this championship, the NXT championship, so bad. Don't let Charlotte do it. But then they had Charlotte do it. And I was like, oh, wait, maybe they can have Bianca versus Ripley, and then Bianca wins, and then she faces Charlotte, or it could be a triple threat. Nope, Bianca loses. So now she finally gets her moment that I wanted last year. And I feel like this Royal Rumble could have been better, but in hindsight, it's always 2020. At the end of the day, it was a solid Royal Rumble, and I'll take it, I guess. I did like seeing Shotzi Blackheart in there too, only because it was a surprise. I didn't think she'd be in it, but it was cool seeing her with the tank, and then she shot Billie Kay. That was pretty funny. I knew it was coming, but when it happened, it was funny. Carmella being in the Royal Rumble, and then, you know, Reginald failing to, like, keep her in. The weird thing about this is that she had James Ellsworth. Now she has Reginald, right? She hasn't had any success yet with having him ringside. Like, really any serious success. And I feel like she needs that if you wanted to revamp her character. She needs to be a credible threat. It was cool seeing her and Sasha go at it, but again, I think she should have just beat her for the belt, got her heat, and then lost the belt, and it would have been like, oh, sure, Carmella can just come back and win the belt, dude. That's a problem. That's a problem. But maybe she'll win Money in the Bank. Again, possibly. Who else was there? I can't remember. Damn it. Oh yeah, R-Truth with the 24/7 championship. Now, at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, come on, dude, what are y'all doing? But then when he comes in, Alicia Fox beats him for the belt. That was who else returned. And I thought that was sick. But then the problem was that she lost the belt when she got eliminated. She should have not lost the belt. She should have held the belt, and it should have been an ongoing thing during the match. I think that would have been cool. It would have made the Royal Rumble a little bit different. I thought it was funny that Alexa Bliss got eliminated when she did her transformation. They threw her over the top rope. I like that. I feel like she should have done more there. And they said they were going to do something scary. No, they didn't say that. It was a rumor, but it didn't actually happen. Maybe they retconned that. I don't know. They changed it because it was spoiled. Maybe. I don't know. What was the other thing? I know there were some more moments. Oh yeah, Lana coming back and eliminating Nia. Smart. Very good. Very good. Natalya having a match against Tamina to see who gets the Royal Rumble, and then she gets in anyway. Natalya should have got mugged. She should have got beat to sleep before she got to that ring. I don't hate Natalya, but if she didn't qualify, she didn't qualify. There's no point for having a qualifying match and they're just going to get in the match anyway. That was dumb. It was dumb. It was. She should have got jumped by maybe they could have had anybody, bro. They could have had anybody come in instead of that. Like, why? It's the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble. The big surprise. Could have had the debut. Maybe she wasn't ready yet. Okay, fair, you know. Maybe you have, instead of her debuting, you know, instead of having Siri debut, I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. Maybe you have the NXT Women's Champion come out. Maybe you have Kaylee Ray come out. That could be cool. Maybe you could have Piper Niven come out and have a stare-down with Nia Jax. I don't know. They both got eliminated, though, by the time. Nia and Shayna got eliminated. Ronda Rousey could have showed up and attacked her friend Natalya. Nope, she wasn't in it, though. That's fine. Maybe she just wasn't booked for it. That's cool. I feel like there's a lot. There's a lot they could have did. But they didn't. So we just have to all gather up and accept that, I guess. Sucks. But hey, the finish was cool with Bianca and Ripley saying, let's go back in the ring and settle this. And they accepted that. And then it was like, oh, she escaped the KOD. Oh, here comes the lariat. Oh no, she gets out of the way and hits her lariat and it's over. And that was pretty cool. I like that. Moving on to the last Miss Santa match, which is probably the best match of the night. Not my favorite, but just the best match, right? I actually know it was my favorite match, and probably the best match. The Swanton bomb through the two tables was dope. Even though they weren't stacked up, that was still cool. The tossing them off through some more tables, power bombs. There was a lot of table stuff. I like that. I like the whole thing. It was just a fight. There were no interferences up until the end. And I feel like what cost it was just the handcuff spot. Everything else about the match was solid. I feel like they should have improvised. I feel like they should have had an idea of like, maybe if, okay, the handcuffs aren't working, send another ref out there. But then send Jay out there to attack the referee. And then another ref comes out and Jay attacks him too. And he just like keeps stopping all the officials from doing it. And then him and Owens get into a fight for a little bit until they get the handcuffs undone. Once the handcuffs get undone, here comes Roman, big spear on Kevin. Kevin starts to get back up. Roman locks him in the guillotine, chokes him out, and Roman keeps his belt. But they couldn't do that because maybe Jay wasn't there. Maybe they didn't think about it in time. Maybe they just wanted to stick to their guns. They were on a time slot. I don't know. They're on their network though. You're on your WWE network. There are no time slots. No. I mean, maybe there are, but at the same time, I feel like if it's your app, do whatever the fuck you want on your app. I don't know. That's just me. What do I know about apps? What do I know? The men's Royal Rumble. Edge and Orton are the first two to start. They said that, but they said the wrong order, or they changed it, or maybe they changed who the winner was going to be. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe they just changed the winner, the order of the winners in the match. Orton got sent to the back because he got attacked by Edge and got, fucked up. So Orton's coming back with that RKO and trying to win this one. You know what's about to happen. You know what's about to go down. Christian came back. That was sick. Hurricane was there, but he didn't really do anything. He flew. He got thrown to the outside. Big E versus Bobby Lashley was a pretty cool moment because they're both champions brawling each other. That was dope. United States Champion versus Intercontinental Champion. Big men going at it. That was sick. Sami Zayn earlier saying, "Oh, am I going to be the number 3 entrant?" And then he actually was. That was cool. Peter Rosenberg winning the 24/7 championship before this matchup. That was weird. That pin was so weird, dude. R-Truth looked disturbed by it. I was disturbed by it. R-Truth might have been selling. I wasn't selling. That was a weird way to pin somebody. Just saying. Anyways. Would I have complained if it was a female? Probably. Probably not. I don't know. Anyways, it was still weird. That was weird. Cutting back. I thought they were going to have Jey Uso in this and then have his brother come out and they were going to have a showdown at some point. But nope. What returns did we have? We had Christian. We had Hurricane. We had Carlito. Carlito was looking ripped, dude. I didn't know he was in his 40s, though, but dude was looking lean and mean. If they don't sign him, AEW is going to scoop him up. Scoop him up immediately. So, I don't know what they're going to do with him. If they sign him, what do they do? Where does he fit? Does he get a Legends contract? Does he become a regular competitor like John Morrison? I don't know what they're going to do with Carlito Caribbean Cool. I don't know. Something. We'll see. What was the there were some moments in here. There were some moments. Ali coming out without Retribution was weird. Maybe they can only have a certain amount of competitors in the ring at the same time. That might have been a thing. I'm not sure. I didn't really notice it, but they could have had his boys out there helping him out. Because AJ had Almas there catching him, keeping him from getting thrown out. Braun Strowman coming out like he was about to win was annoying to me. I know it's Braun Strowman, but it was just like, get out of here, man. Go away. I don't know. Like, I've lost all love for Braun Strowman at the moment. I can just, when I see him, I'm just like, oh, here we fucking go. I don't hate him, but it's just like, I'm not interested. Not interested. He got hit with a double spear, apparently. The commentators called it, but I didn't see it. Okay, I guess he got hit with a double spear. Whatever. Edge gets eliminated. Oh, Rollins came back. That was cool. I actually thought Daniel Bryan might win this one. I thought Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Mustafa Ali, Sami Zayn probably could have won too by some sort of cheap crap. Talking about his conspiracies and then he gets lucky and wins or something. The Fiend could have won. Brock Lesnar could have came back and won. Jay White apparently could have came into this match. I don't think he would have won the match, but he could have showed up. He didn't. Cena could have been there, but I don't think he was going to win. Orton very well could have won too and got 3 Royal Rumble wins. They kept talking about that. So maybe that was a possibility, but they were doing a bait and switch. I thought what they were going to do is they were going to have Orton. Here was my prediction. I thought Daniel Bryan was going to win, right? But I also thought there was a possibility that Orton could possibly come out later on, hit an RKO on Edge, get him out of the ring, right? He's gone. And he thinks he won. and then Mustafa Ali gets his revenge on Orton and gets him eliminated, and then he's got like Retribution watching his back, and he just kind of waits for WrestleMania to take the belt. I thought they were going to do that. But looks like we're actually going to get Daniel Bryan versus Rollins at WrestleMania, which I'm fine with. That could be really cool. That's probably going to be the best match, unless they do some sort of really cool cinematic match. What cinematic match could they possibly do? I don't know. With Edge winning, though, is Edge going to... He's got to be facing Roman. He's not facing Drew. Drew's not losing that belt again until WrestleMania, if he does lose the belt. Why was Keith Lee not... Is Keith Lee injured? What? Hold up. Was Keith Lee not in this match? He wasn't in it. Hold up. Keith Lee injured. Hold up. Spelled that wrong. Keith Lee injured. Let's see. No, he's not there. Keith Lee injured. A life-threatening injury? That was last year. Huh. Silently removed? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know where he is. He wasn't at the Royal Rumble. Why was... Matt Riddle was in there. He had his little interaction with Bobby a little bit. The rest of the Hurt Business didn't get in the match. I guess that's fine. Nakamura was in there. I don't even remember how Nakamura got out. I was really happy to see Christian though, and I thought Christian might have eliminated Edge too, turning heel, and then him and Edge going at it. But nope, we're still doing Orton versus Edge, and I don't want to see Orton versus Edge for the title. I don't. I really don't. I don't. I hope Orton finishes his thing with the Fiend, and Edge goes for Roman. I think they should just squash it. Go split up. Stop. But they're probably not going to. But Roman makes the most sense, and overall, this whole pay-per-view was solid. I just feel like there are always some improvements that can be made, but that's every pay-per-view. That's wrestling. That's what happens. I guess that's it for me. I was gonna be like doing stuff in the background, but when I start like talking about wrestling, I guess you could say I'm really passionate about it, so I just didn't even think about doing anything else on the screen. So my bad if you were expecting me to kind of go through stuff as I talk. But thanks for watching though, and I'll see y'all for... What am I doing? I think I'm gonna probably do a finish off Spider-Man later today. We'll see.